There we go. Yeah, I get it that you're not like your friends. I don't want you to be acting like them. You stay hidden like a precious little gem, shining bright just like the sun. You're not dim, riding my wheel.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Mohead, aka Rob Savage, aka Robbie Raindrop, and we're here again with another episode of 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. Before we get started, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, because today we're recognizing lung cancer awareness. You know, we at HYLO Art are here taking donations to give to the American Cancer Society. So y'all, please help us reach our goal of $500. And not only that, we also got a very, very special guest in the building who goes by the name of...
Hey, I'm Moses Oaktree. How y'all doing today?
Y'all get up for Moses Oaktree. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic, man. Look, before we get started, look at that camera or that camera and let the people know what it is that you do.
Gotcha. So my name is Moses Oaktree. I'm a poet around the area, spoken word specifically. I'm real big in collecting history, especially black history, and then turning it into something that we can hear, listen to, and really keep the things that are close to us in the culture, you know, revolving, because a lot of who we are and a lot of what we do gets forgotten day after day, and it's important that we keep these things.
For sure, 100% down with keeping the culture alive, keeping, you know what I'm saying, keeping that thing moving. How'd you get started with poetry?
So I was always into poetry. Just growing up, you know, hip hop is important, man. You know, I grew up, I listened to a lot of Busta, I listened to a lot of, I was a big Lupe fan, Jay-Z, Nas. Yeah, sure. And Nas really hooked me in a lot of ways. I was like, man, this brother telling stories. Yeah. Where did all that come from? And I got into a lot of guys like Gil Scott-Heron, like Amiri Baraka, like Langston Hughes, the poets. Yeah. And ever since I got into the poets, I was like, you know what? That's the kind of thing I wanted to do. Mos Def was doing Def Jam poetry around the same time, and I was like, nah, I'm in there. Yeah,
for sure. You definitely giving me Mos Def vibes, man. I don't know if that's what you was going for, but I'm feeling that, bro. Where you come from?
All right, so I'm actually from Aiken, South Carolina. So like it's small town, west side of South Carolina. Mm-hmm. But I've been all over. I've lived in Charleston. I've lived in Atlanta. I've lived in New Orleans. I've lived in Greenville, South Carolina. I've been all over the place.
Okay, word, man. Well, a little bit about that. Like, what's your favorite place that you lived?
If I had to be honest, I love Charleston. Charleston, South Carolina is amazing. The history there is just great. Like the people that you meet are amazing. Charleston, awesome. But don't get me wrong, New Orleans has some of the best food on the face of this earth. I will fight you.
Yeah, nah, both Charleston and New Orleans got that, you know, African culture like that. You know what I'm saying? It's there. Yeah, for sure. Explain the stage name, if it is a stage name, or is that your real name?
Nah, so it is a stage name, and it's just something that I kept. So you said the Mos Def vibe, right? Yeah. For me specifically, I wanted to kind of bring Mos Def into my vibe and Spike Lee in my vibe. I want to be able to write like Spike Lee does cinematography. So Mosley became Moses because I wanted something a little bit heavier. And then the oak tree is just a family thing. My mom always said, hey, we ain't like weeds. We like oak trees. Like, we just get stronger over time.
Yeah, I love that, man. Moses Oaktree. I love when somebody puts some real effort into their name and it means something. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Moses Oaktree. I got you. You said Lupe, you said Mos Def. Who are some more of your biggest influences?
I got you. Like I said, Spike Lee has been huge. For me specifically, the big difference between a lot of what hip hop does and a lot of what I do is I'm big on the storytelling side of things. So I will watch a lot of film just so I can get an idea. Oh, dang, I like how they did the camera. I like the effect that they were trying to go to or the message that they were just trying to say just on how they were doing the camera. I want to write something like that and try to really create an image in people's minds. Like you got your story writers like Nas, like Mos Def, like Talib Kweli. And I want to be able to kind of, do my own Black Star thing.
Yeah, for sure, man. I definitely see what you're saying, man, because Spike Lee, very intentional with some of his camera shots and his angles and stuff like that, man. Oh, yeah. And, yeah, man, I definitely see it, boy. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for you, man, all around. What's something that you're pushing right now or something that you're working on right now?
Gotcha. So right now I got a couple of shows coming up. There's a great culture of poetry here in Colombia, and I only recently moved here to Colombia. So I have a kind of versus show going on with Bugsy Calhoun, who's a major poet here in town that's coming up real soon.
Shout out to Bugsy Calhoun.
Yeah, big shout out to Bugsy Calhoun, a godfather of the poetry scene around here. And that's coming up on December 10th at the Bistro. I have a couple of dope spit shows in Augusta, Georgia. There's a ton of poetry going on for anyone interested. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm easily found at Moses, MOSES_OAKTREE at Instagram. Shoot me a DM. I'll connect you to the whole scene.
For sure, man. Hey, look, before we move on, it's my favorite part of the show.
Yes,
We call it the shot seat. All right, I'm going to ask you 10 questions. You got 30 seconds to answer them. If you don't answer them in 30 seconds, you got to take a shot of some delicious house liquor.
All right.
You got it? If you get it, I got to take the shot. If you don't, then, and I got to try to do the rest of my interviews with that in my system.
Yeah, I might be in trouble.
MTV or VH1?
MTV.
Outkast or Maya Angelou?
Outkast.
Fridays or Saturdays?
Friday.
Weed or meditation?
Meditation.
Jay-Z or Nas?
Nas.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Tattoos or beards?
Tattoos.
Poetry or hip-hop?
Poetry.
LA or NYC?
LA.
Name 2 TV fathers.
Dang. Uncle Phil count?
Yeah.
Let me see. Uncle Phil and yeah.
Time's up, buddy. You was going though. You was going for sure.
Nah.
Hey, the Outkast one.
That's where I was. I was like Family Guy. What's his name? Peter Griffin. Yeah.
For sure. Griffin, man. Hey, the Outkast one. That's my group, man. I love Outkast.
Yeah, living in Atlanta, you can't get away from him, man. It's
For
great.
sure. Boy. Hey, but you definitely gotta take a shot.
Yeah, I'm here for it. This guy right here.
That's it. That's you.
All right.
You was moving too, man. You was ready. That last one I always get them, man, cause they.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So now that we got y'all liquored up, man, is there any advice that you want to give to anybody out there watching?
Gotcha. So me specifically, I got kind of a niche art form. Like I definitely treat it like a craft. My big thing is, because I'm big into writing, and I want to be the best writer that I can be. I want to be legendary, at least in some sense. I believe you really got to study the greats. The greats didn't get there for no reason. So if you want to be, top of your game, you, as much as you believe in yourself, you also got to study the greats who got there first.
Absolutely, man. I co-sign that message, man. I love it. What's your favorite thing about being an entertainer?
So for me specifically, there's a high you get, man. Like there's a moment that you get on stage when like the audience is with you, and they recognize the message and everything is resonating, and everybody in the room and everybody in the space can kind of hit like spaces that you just can't do by yourself. Yeah. Like it's a stage high, and I keep chasing a higher and higher high from it.
Sure, man. It's like you feel the energy you give out is reflected back to you. I understand, man. I feel it. Is there anything that you want to talk about that we didn't touch on tonight?
Nothing specifically that I want to hit on. If I had any message, I'm big on elevating. Moses Oak Tree, limbs to God. I'm big on always keep pushing, never give up. Feel free to reach out to me again. My Instagram is Moses, MOSES_OAKTREE. Looking forward to hearing from all y'all. Thanks.
For sure. Y'all get up for Moses Oak Tree. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, appreciate you.
Y'all appreciate that applause. How y'all doing tonight? Good. Yeah, how y'all doing tonight? Good. I appreciate it. For those who don't know me, my name is Moses Oak Tree. Please follow me on Instagram at MOSES_OAKTREE. I know you're looking like, who's this guy? Why would I follow him? It would be cool if you did, though. I got 2 pieces tonight. I'm just going to hit y'all with. I'm going to get out of y'all's way. But I'm going to hit y'all with poet things, all right? You are a poet now. Step on stage. Let the light fill you. Let it heal you. Breathe. Tell the audience that you don't sing. Sing a little. Tell the audience that you're not a love poet. But if you were, it would sound a lot like this poem. Don't forget your poetry voice. Recall your trauma. Let it fill you, feel it building. You do this because you love it. Remind them you are not a love poet. Lower your voice. Raise your voice. Change the intonation. Swap syllables with symbolism. Switch up the alliteration. Stop. Dream. Idealize. Idealize your suicide. Idealize your suicide again. Cut your belly open on stage. It takes guts to stand up. Show them to everyone. Once they've all fallen out, what do you become? You're a poet now. Your job is to bleed gracefully. They'll even judge it. They'll say what it was and what it wasn't. They'll say you didn't bleed enough for them, but your wrists have been mangled by your story. Your veins are pouring, you're bleeding. It's freeing. Get free. Get free. We're not hollow men. Shake off your skin. Find the love within. Find the love within them. Resonate. Resonate till your pupils dilate, till you can feel the beating of their hearts. You trained for this. You prepped for this. You've been memorizing poems. The lines are stuck in the walls of your house and your car because you love this, because you love them, because you're bleeding, because it's freeing, and it makes you think about God. So you talk about God. So you talk about God in all your poems and about what suicide, I mean what sacrifice is for. If when you step on this stage, it feels like you're home, you should remind them, remind yourself this ain't no fucking love poem. Thank you.
All right.
Last time I went to Atlanta, I wasn't in Atlanta long before the trouble started to call. Ringing on my phone caused my skin to prickle in the bumps. My nigga Slide just hit me up about some hoes out near the bluff. A quick come up, by sun up, some new cut up. If we luck up, they gon' cut up. I hear the cut could curl the toes. The spot wasn't abandoned, but it was close. Tire in the front yard, 40s on the porch. You smelled the weed before you made it to the door. Inside was Sly and 3 girls and one nigga I ain't know. I pulled Slide to the side like, hey yo bro, you know we don't do new niggas. Slide say, oh nah, he cool. He brought that la-di-da-di-da with him. I suck my teeth, sit next to a dread-headed freak. I like my blunt, she puts her hands on my knees. Her eyes are deep, I sink as Sly entertains. The new nigga, his name is Dane. He ain't from around this way. His eyes are quick. They flick with fire like flint. I watch him through the haze. I watch him as my girl's nails graze my neck and then my chain. Ooh, what's this, she say? As she rolls the gold from up under my shirt. As she rolls together the cross and ankh, I say, it's like life and death. This chain belonged to my pops, it's all he left. I pretend to pour one out. And I might have poured too much. Because the night is warm. Warm as a drunkard's blush. And I'm lost in a lusty lush beneath my lover's touch, so we dip away quiet. And the drinks flow, and so the spirits dance till the night falls. And the silence. Thunder fills the night. Wait, that's not thunder, that's gunshots. How many shots? How many shots though? I count 3 in a distant scream. My heart drops when I hear the boots hit the floor. The boots start tearing through the halls. I bust through the window as Dane burst through the door. Crunch glass, thunderclap. I ain't never run so fast. My lungs burned, my head ached. There was a stabbing in my back. And I feel a wetness beneath my shoulder. A dark cold starts seeping into 2 hollows on my right side. My screams are muffled by the ground. Everything is going black and black and black and white. And I'm watching Sly I'm watching Dame standing over my body. He said, He say he's falling on tough days. He say till things change, he's gonna need my chain. He snatches it. The ankh and the cross cling. His image fades to black, to white. I flash back as I contemplate life. I'm smoking with Sly, staring at Dame. He looks familiar. He reminds me of my brother. Sly pops the top of his 40. An idea bubbles over. How long since I've seen him? My brother, Damien. How would I even know him? The flashback starts speeding up. I'm walking forwards, backwards at 14 years old. I pull my hand from my brother's throat, spit leaves my shirt and sucks back into his mouth. He reverse cusses me out. I hate his face. I love his smile. My brother Damien. It was Damien. I scream as the flashbacks return. I scream and scream and scream and scream as I am unborn. I have and unhave a first heartbeat as everything dims inside the womb. Time moves forward backwards. Time moves forward backwards. Time moves forward backwards. Brothers kill their brothers. War rewinds and subdivides. Little Israels and Palestines. My mother is holding up a picket sign. She is many years younger. She is protesting the war with Vietnam. She says it's brothers killing brothers. Time moves backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. The Bloods and Crips rise from Black Panther corpses. They turn their weapons on each other. The Black Union soldier stabs a Confederate soldier. The Confederate soldier is also black. They both laugh at the irony. The Confederate laughs, gasps his last breath. Two black men fight to the death. Two black men fight to the death. Two black men fight to the death for a plantation owner's entertainment. It is the only release from their enslavement. Brothers killing brothers. Brothers killing brothers. Brothers killing brothers. Where does it stop? Time moves forward backwards. I'm standing on a mountaintop. The sky is a silver blue flecked with magenta clouds. There are two men near me. They are both sobbing deeply. The one named Abel shares my facial features. He is speaking with his brother. His brother resembles my brother, Damien. When Abel speaks, my lips move. He say, I say, we say, you're my brother. I love you. I love you. Even when not of like mind, we are of bloodline, for Adam is my father too. When you bleed, I bleed like you, for we are of the same vein. So tell me why? Why? Why did you kill me, King?
Riding my wheel, babe. We could fill up, catch a vibe around the world, oh baby.
Yeah. Hey, let's ride for a bit. I need a sec to collect my sense. Fill up the tank, then take us a trip. More than a bad to a good friend. I know you